What if the man who dreamed up tentacled horrors from beyond the stars wasn't inventing them? What if he was channeling them? What if every nightmare he committed to paper was a transmission from somewhere we're not supposed to look? Welcome to Lovecraft's Occult Axioms, where we ask the uncomfortable question, was H.P. Lovecraft writing spooky fiction or delivering a sneaky peek at truths humanity forgot on purpose? 1890, Providence, Rhode Island. A sickly kid named Howard Phillips Lovecraft enters the world, born into old New England money that's already crumbling. For 47 years, he lives as a recluse, barely leaving his hometown, scribbling tales that make your skin crawl and your sanity wobble. He wrote letters obsessively, over 100,000 of them, to fellow writers, sharing his bizarre cosmology like a man desperate to warn anyone who'd listen. No parties, no social life, no tolerance for the modern world. Just dreams, dusty occult books like the Necronomicon, which he may or may not have invented, and an obsession with forces lurking beyond human comprehension. His philosophy? Cosmicism. Buckle up. The universe doesn't care about you at all. Humanity isn't the hero of this cosmic story. We're ants picnicking on the edge of an abyss, orbiting an average star, in a cosmos ruled by ancient entities that don't give a single eldritch damn about our existence. Lovecraft called it cosmic indifferentism, the revelation that drove many of his fictional characters to madness. Your triumphs, your tragedies, your entire civilization, cosmic dust. A brief flicker between eternities of darkness. Forget meaning, forget purpose, forget being special. We're background noise in a symphony we can't comprehend, composed by intelligences that regard us the way you regard bacteria. Sound familiar? Friedrich Nietzsche preached life's fundamental meaninglessness decades earlier, staring into that abyss until it stared back. Stephen Hawking's work on black holes and cosmic scales confirms we're statistically irrelevant specks. Lovecraft somehow bridged philosophy and physics through pure nightmare-fueled imagination. No formal training, no advanced degrees, just terror. But here's where it gets strange. Lovecraft claimed his stories came from dreams, not metaphorical inspiration, actual vivid recurring nightmares that felt more real than waking life. He'd wake in cold sweats, racing to capture visions before they dissolved like smoke. Cities with impossible geometry that hurt to visualize. Creatures that violated the laws of physics just by existing. Colors that don't exist in our spectrum. Sounds that shatter minds. His most famous story, The Call of Cthulhu, allegedly came from a nightmare so vivid he spent days translating the dream language into English. Automatic writing, mystics call it, channeling messages from beyond conscious thought. Theosophists practiced it religiously. Mediums claimed spirits guided their hands across the page. Was Lovecraft tuning into a forbidden frequency, downloading cosmic horror from some dark archive? He insisted he was just making things up, just fiction, just entertainment. Was he, or was he tapping into something older, something that wanted to be remembered? His creatures, his forbidden texts, his non-Euclidean architecture, they feel less like invention and more like archaeological memory. Fragments of truths we evolved to forget. And here's the kicker. Other sensitive dreamers throughout history reported similar visions, independently, without ever reading Lovecraft's work. If the universe truly doesn't care, where does that leave us? And what if Lovecraft's nightmares weren't warnings about fiction, but warnings about reality itself? Axiom 1 begins next time. Beyond the rabbit hole, where horror becomes philosophy and philosophy becomes truth.